There are three people I think about a lot these days, not every day, but often enough that they follow me around in my head. None of them planned to end up the way they did. That's the part that still gets me. Most people don't fail because they're careless. They fail because they assume life will keep its promises. I'm standing outside right now. Cold morning here in New Jersey, out near the Pine Barrens. My dog wanted a walk, so here we are. Cold air slows you down. It gives you space to remember things you usually avoid. And today I'm thinking about those three people. The first one was a friend of mine, someone I trusted, someone I admired. She was my English professor back when I was in college. Sharp mind, strong opinions, independent in the way only confident people are. We stayed friends for decades. She married a psychologist, a calm man, or at least that's how he seemed. They didn't have kids. They had routines, shared jokes, a life that looked stable from the outside. Then one morning in her early 60s, he sat her down at the kitchen table and told her he didn't love her anymore. Just like that. No warning, no long buildup. Later, she found out he'd been having an affair with his office manager, the one he used to complain about. He left, started a new life. She didn't see it coming, not even a crack in the wall. What broke her wasn't just the betrayal. It was the realization that she had trusted blindly. She didn't know the finances. She didn't know the long-term plan. She assumed marriage meant security. Starting over in your 60s isn't romantic. It's terrifying. She survived, but it changed her forever. The second person wasn't a friend. It was a neighbor. I live in a 55 and older community. You see everything there, slowly, quietly. This couple had been married over 40 years. They were polite, never loud, never affectionate either. Then one year, the husband passed away. The first few weeks, people brought food, checked in, made calls. After that, the visits stopped. I started noticing small things. The woman stopped coming to community dinners. Her lawn went untrimmed. Her curtains stayed closed. One day, she admitted she didn't know how to cook much. Her husband always handled meals. Bills, too. She didn't know how much money she had. She didn't know which accounts were active. She didn't know if the insurance was still valid. Grief and confusion don't mix well. She wasn't stupid. She just never thought she'd be alone. Eventually, her kids stepped in, but not in the way she hoped. Decisions were made fast. A care facility, control over finances. She moved out of her home within months. I don't know if anyone asked her what she wanted. The third person is harder to talk about because it's me. I used to believe the same things they did. I believed that if you worked hard, stayed loyal, built a family, things would somehow take care of themselves. I believed love meant safety. I believed familiarity meant permanence. I believed I wouldn't be the one standing alone. Life has a way of humbling you. I've watched friends disappear, marriages fall apart, families drift. I've seen people in their 80s completely alone, kids busy with their own lives, their own crises, sometimes divorce, sometimes addiction, sometimes just exhaustion. No one is evil. Life just gets complicated. I worked for Prudential Life Insurance when I was younger. I answered claim calls. I can still hear the voices, confused, shaking. I'd like to file a claim, and me having to say, "I'm sorry, the policy has lapsed." Once it lapses, that's it. There's nothing you can do. I've watched people lose their spouse and then lose their safety net in the same breath. That's when I stopped believing in assumptions. That's when I started paying attention. I learned how my own life works. Every account, every bill, every policy. Not because I'm paranoid, but because I'm realistic. After 50, anything can happen. Health changes, relationships change, money changes, and sometimes people change in ways you never expected. Here's the thing no one likes to say out loud. Your kids are not your retirement plan. They are not your nurses. They are not your safety net. If they're there for you, that's a blessing. But don't build your life assuming they will be. I've seen parents placed into facilities and forgotten. I've seen finances drained quietly. I've seen adult children shopping while their parent sits alone waiting. Those images don't leave you. So now I live differently. I function as if I might always be on my own, not bitter, not afraid, prepared. I know how to cook. I know how to manage my money. I know where everything is. I've had uncomfortable conversations. I've made plans B and C. Independence doesn't mean loneliness, it means dignity. And one more thing, this is for people in happy relationships. Stay connected to people who live alone. We learn things, we adapt. When life falls apart, we're often the ones who know how to keep going. So if you're over 50, don't be foolish. Know your life, know your systems, know your options. Everything else, love, support, companionship, that's icing on the cake. And icing melts. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day.